We're in. We don't need to do a previously on,
No, because this shit doesn't matter.
because it's episodic.
Yeah.
Which is why every single episodic show has a previously on Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Only for the
Yeah,
important
but that's
episodes.
only for the important parts. So we could go, Hexabus was created by men in suits, and that's it.
Yeah, I adopted a fucking.
And it would show the
ghostly-
scene of you putting Hexabus right next to the Ethernet cable.
Yeah.
What could possibly go wrong?
Last time on MFA, Jess adopted a CRT arcade cabinet cat.
CRT arcade cabinet demon cat who has definitely killed.
Yep.
Children.
Then many people.
He's so cute though.
Zoning in today, y'all free.
Doesn't like me.
Did we ever decide if you guys text or if you like?
We said we can't afford texting, but then I thought like money is not really a
I
factor.
was gonna say, I assume that there's a pay-as-you-go plan, and Jess keeps borrowing money to get top-up cards.
Do we?
Okay.
Are prepaid months a thing in 1999?
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
they were a thing
There's
in,
texting
yeah,
free.
back then. They were the kind of text that cost you like 10 pence per text and had like a character limit, worse than like OG Twitter.
Yeah.
Which is the reason why you'd had to send 10 text messages sometimes just to get across what you need to say. Which is why we created text speak to shorten it all. Okay.
LOL, JK.
Yep, that's where it all came from. It shortened it all. It saves your money on your text speak.
See you next
LOL,
time.
BRB OMW.
See you next
Legit,
time.
OMW.
Legit used to have a friend.
Why
Legit
am I
used to
here
have a
so
friend that
fucking
would send us just a single text message back that just said K.
Okay.
It's
Oh
like,
my god.
You just spent 10 pence on that. You could have put more information in. That would have been fine.
Nowadays, a K is just threatening.
True.
Okay.
Okay.
Never send someone just the letter K. That you will destroy them mentally.
Yeah, that is.
But
That
I
is
want to
I
destroy someone
I accept what you say, but I don't agree with it. And we're gonna have a fight next time I see you.
Oh
Okay.
god, it's my mother.
So we're starting this session with you three being alone. What do you do when you're alone? Time
Split
when
up.
you're not like hanging around Jess's, when you're not like at Kelly's house, when you're just like, when are you the most alone?
working. It'd probably be like an overnight shift.
Okay.
I don't.
Either reading or in the workshop making clothes. Figured
Yeah,
out
so-
earlier that the reason why Kelly probably has money now, she probably inherited the house, but she has money now because she's selling costumes for like ridiculous amounts of money because they're like. So like she's making over the couple of weekends she's making like big fancy skirts for people who are then paying her like $1,000 for them.
The Arkham State Ren Fair that comes into town every sort of like year. It would
And
not
also
live
for
without
people
you.
that like those fan. Oh yeah, of course not. I probably started it by accident by walking through the town.
True. Jess would be either watching like at the movie theater or at the arcade, I think.
You went back to the arcade.
Oh, yeah, it's still there.
Okay, yeah, of course.
Why wouldn't I?
Yeah, after all the staff died mysteriously.
They got new staff.
It did get new staff.
They got
It's got
better.
that Gotham shit of like you can blow up a like entire block, and the very next day there'll be a construction team there.
Yep.
But no, yeah.
We can say a movie theater for the purpose of the story then.
Xavier, you said you were at work,
Yeah.
working the overnight. I'm gonna say you definitely had a patient come in that was a little weird.
Okay. You want me to investigate this weird patient?
Well, I guess you can.
Alright.
And by patient,
That
I
is-
mean stiff.
Technically,
don't
they call
treat.
them patients still.
A very patient.
They're incredibly patient.
Not the stiffies. Okay. That is only an 8.
Only an 8. I believe that's enough to ask a question, but I haven't actually got my resource pulled up.
Alright.
Sure is.
What's the weird thing about it? You mentioned something weird.
Well, you know that this person definitely died from being mauled to death.
Okay.
What you were immediately able to find out in the autopsy is these are human teeth marks.
Oh. You don't have to answer this because I'm out of question, but are they like zombie teeth marks?
We will never know the difference
will
between a
never know.
zombie teeth mark and a just enraged Floridian on bath salts.
Right, already. Okay.
Same thing, really.
So cause of death, mauling. Also human bites.
I think they put cause of death as something annoying, like blood loss due to mauling.
Okay.
They gotta be real specific about that.
Yeah. The blood was lost because someone decided to bite them to death.
Sign of death, blood outside of the body.
From your preliminary, I imagine that, like, have you guys ever fought a fucking vampire in your off time?
Not yet. I think for small times.
I feel like you've
I
been
think-
checking for the signs of one ever since.
Ain't hit the big leagues, baby.
Yeah.
You'd be like, oh, is this a bite wound? Is this a vampire bite? Oh, no, never mind. You can tell that, you know, they haven't really been drained of blood. They just lost it and then died.
Okay. Not draining. Mauled bites. But it's only human bites?
Just human bites. And, yeah, after you're done, I guess you go ahead and you put them in the big, metal bowl freezer of death.
Yeah. Until they get cremated.
Have you ever napped in the big metal bowl freezer of death?
No.
I feel like I would do that if I was a zombie.
Yeah, that'd be too risky. Someone will just open it up and go, "Oh, another stiff."
The paper trail, though. The paper trail. You can't just burn the bodies. Oh wait, it's Arkham.
What do you mean we can't burn the bodies? If it's not part of an active investigation or case, cremate them. Unless there's like reason otherwise, like the person they want to be just like buried whole or
There's a whole rigmarole.
yeah, whole rigmarole.
But no, yeah, you're I feel like it's late night. You're about to head back out, get on the bike,
Get
hop on
my
out of bed.
moped, my very fashionable, very sleek-looking moped that no one wants to ride in.
Yeah, no one else is here at the morgue this late at night. And then you hear banging coming from the locker.
From the locker.
The little metal death cube storage area
Death cube storage area.
where you put the bodies.
Oh, okay. No, I'm going to. Do I have? Oh, I guess I'm physically just strong enough to be my own weapon now. Okay. So I guess we'll open it.
Just gonna open that thing straight
slowly.
up. Are you sure?
I kind of knock it and see like what comes out. Like it will have to crawl out. Like, hey, are you okay?
you know, I respect it. I respect the gumption. Yeah, you get closer, you can hear some, like, just sort of like scratching and banging, and you open it.
Yeah, just a tad. Just a little.
Just a little.
Yeah.
With that,
Are you
and
okay?
with the strength that only sort of rigor mortis limbs can sort of like fathom, this thing is gonna try and just like, yeah, just shove the door open at you.
Can I move it out of the way, or like push it back?
Do you want to push it back?
Yeah, I'm going to catch it. I'm going to kick some ass and catch to the door.
Okay.
'Cause I can use weird for that now. That is only an 8.
That's basically a success. I'm gonna say, like, yeah, you slam that thing back shut again. It like almost got a hand out to scratch at you. This is where I'd have you taking damage, but like, as an undead, you're just gonna shrug it off.
Yeah, just 1 damage. You're just going to skip it.
Yeah. But no, yeah, you managed to like shut this thing back up. There's groaning coming from inside.
All right. I want to say I'm going to get on my little texting device, my cellular device. I want to just send a group message.
I'm glad you didn't mention like a brand. I'm glad you didn't say it was your Nokia device.
It's my Nokia device. It's the most durable thing, just like me. Let's see if Nokia's Canon. That's an 11.
Nokia's Canon. God damn, it survived the timeline.
Survives everything.
All right, so the dude said that there is a zombie issue at the mortuary.
Just takes back. Why? What's wrong with you?
But of course, it's in elite, so it's letter Y.
Angry emoji.
Why?
All the angry, mad emojis in a row.
Oh no, wait, it would be
Emojis weren't a thing.
Y, comma, are you okay? Gotta save that money.
Zombies other than me. They're wasting money. Oh no.
Okay, you have a job.
Yeah. And sometimes more than one job.
Jess, you said you were at the movie theater, right?
Yeah, we can say the movie's just getting out though, for the sake of plot.
Yeah. I was gonna say, it doesn't strike me that Jess is so intolerant they leave their fucking phone on to receive text.
No, she understands the art of cinema and would not dare ruin it for anybody else.
Understandable. What were you watching?
The Matrix.
Were you?
It's the Matrix sheet. Do we really have to do this?
Yep.
Yes. Roll it.
I even
Roll
made
it,
sure.
girl.
I even made sure it was arrow appropriate.
Now we have to see if it's alternate timeline appropriate.
Side note: Finn has yet to see the Matrix.
That's okay.
Okay, that's something we'll have to do. It's like Shaver hasn't listened to GNX by Kendrick Lamar.
We'll get around to it.
All right. Roll for Matrix. That's 12, baby. Double sixes.
It's canon. It survived for time meld. You did, in fact, go and watch The Matrix.
Oh, Keanu, you're a national treasure.
No one thinks that yet.
Jess thinks that now.
Okay.
She's the first.
He didn't get that reputation until John Wick.
it's so true, but Jess is ahead of the curve.
No, we still liked him back then. We're like, okay, he did pretty well in that film.
We did like him, but we all agreed that he couldn't act. He had,
What was
like, no
that-
range.
What was that one movie he was in where he did the really bad British accent?
God.
Dracula.
Dracula, yeah.
He was a Dracula?
No, he was in Dracula as no, who's Dracula in that one? Hold on.
I can't remember, but I think he was the butler.
Yeah. No, he was like the love interest of like the main girl.
And of a butler. Ooh, saucy.
Ooh. Dracula film. Not gonna
Yes,
know
and
what
I fucked the butler.
the 1992 film. Gary Oldman was Dracula.
Okay. But no, yeah, you're stepping out of the cinema.
Could have been worse.
You just saw the Matrix. In like 20 years' time, you'll realize that it was about being trans. And you got a text on your phone from Zavia that says "zombie issues at morgue."
OMW, send. Get in the car and go.
OMW.
OMW.
Do you go and pick Kelly up on the way?
Yeah.
Because otherwise Kelly's gonna walk.
Wait, group chats weren't a thing. Did you have to send 2 texts?
Yeah, she would have sent a text to each person.
That's not fit yet.
Yeah, you guys get in the car.
Yeah.
Drive. Is there anything else you'd like to do at Kelly's house?
No, emergency. We gotta go.
Okay.
Okay. While this body is locked up, I would like to check where they found this body on the information.
Okay.
Or was the location of the death?
This body was brought in from let's see here. From Haytham Street.
Haytham Street. Okay.
It doesn't really include many notes. It just says that the victim was like found dead there, pronounced dead unseen. But you guys zoom on over. You come on in through like the back entrance because this is the police department, not an actual fortress. They just leave doors open.
Mm-hmm.
The thing is, they just think that you won't break in, so they don't bother actually securing the place.
It is pre 9/11.
Yeah. We're not gonna make you roll for that because it hasn't happened yet. And yeah, you get on inside, and they're still banging, scratching, and groaning coming from the human storage.
Human storage.
I'm gonna keep naming this thing wrong until someone gives me a better name for it.
Cold storage, I think, is just the word they use for it.
Yeah, the human storage.
Yeah, it's just body storage. Or cold storage. Coolers. Mortuary cooler. No, that's for embalming supplies. Cabinet. So yeah, it's very generic.
Is one of them off limits because that's where you keep your sandwiches?
Yes. Actually, is one of them off limits because that's where you keep your brains?
Maybe not
That's what
off
it said,
limits, but
That's what it said, sandwiches.
Oh, right, yeah, of course, it's a sandwich. Because it's got layers.
Brains.
they're not going to get it. They're not going to get the reference. That was
Actually,
before the stream.
Would it
They're
be a
not
sandwich?
going over it. No. They're going to be no.
A brain would be soup.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm sorry, people watching this.
The enlightened will get it.
The enlightened, the mad, the deranged.
Listen, there's just 4 food groups. It's simple. You've got soup, you got sandwich, you got, what are the other 2?
It's just one more. It's Wellington.
Yeah, soup, sandwich, and Wellington. I'll take no further questions.
So it's good that you're not live because people would be fucking flying at us in chat right now.
But yeah, what are you guys doing?
All right. I have an idea. What if I bite it? What if I bite it? Was it him or her?
It's a her.
Alright, if I bite her, maybe she'll turn into a zombie like me? And be less... brains.
Worth a try, I guess. Can't be any more dead.
Alright. We probably have, like, some belts to hold stuff down, don't we? Or would they, like, take those back?
I imagine Jess has several belts.
Yeah, but I meant
You got the Final Fantasy thing going on.
I meant for, like, belts securing a body to, like, a tray. Or, like, a bed.
You can do that with just, like, Jess's belts, I'm sure.
Yeah. I think one of us has rope. Not me, though.
I'm not going to make you guys roll for this. I'm sure, like, with the power of 3 combined, you're able to tie down a moving corpse.
Okay.
Definitely zombie-esque, zombie-adjacent, zombie-like.
Well, Zavia, what do you think? You're the expert.
Is it responding to me any different than the other two?
No.
No.
It wants to eat you.
wants to
It's
eat.
gnashing its teeth.
I'm gonna give it a little bite on the arm.
Doesn't seem to react.
No reaction.
It's not
Well,
very
I tried-
tasty either, but you do eat raw brains.
Yeah, but that gives me the happy chemicals. Okay, so
Understandable.
that didn't work.
Kelly, you're the expert.
Yes.
What are your thoughts on Yonder Happens?
I'm confused why the two types of zombies exist. And the only zombie we've met up until now is Zavia.
And the
Zavi
zombie that
talks.
hurt me.
Well, yeah, but that one's dead.
You guys did smash that one's brains in over and over again until it stopped moving.
Yeah. Now Zavia was born again. Christian. Bullshit. I don't know. I can't. It's really hard to roll a Christian character when I can't take them seriously. Okay. So, what street was it found on? I forgot.
Haytham Street.
I didn't write my notes. Haytham Street. Okay. So this body was found in Haytham Street.
What
Haytham
is
Street.
on Haytham Street?
Well, I guess you could have a little investigate roll to see if you know Haytham Street.
Yeah. That's a 9, baby. Why am I video game donkey? Hello?
That's a
I wanna
9,
take another-
baby!
I'm gonna take another
That's a
anxiety pill.
10.
Okay, so Xavier, you recognize Haytham Street as just being in the rough end of town. The low town. The place where all the factories used to be, and then industry moved, and now it's just kind of like a poor district.
Mhm.
Whereas Kelly, nerd that you are, you know that on that street there is a sort of like an old little library on like one bit. Oh, like not library, I guess it'd be more of a bookshop. There is a dingy little old hotel. It's one of those classically made buildings a la Boston. And there's just like a row of like 3 sort of like takeaway spots that just do delivery.
So Jess probably knows it.
All right.
What are you implying by that?
Just likes takeaway.
No, you know what? Just because it's you, Jess, I'll tell you now, they're not even like good takeaways. This is like the low end food garbage. But sometimes if you
Ooh.
might get like that right craving,
Mm.
maybe it'll hit the spot.
The right craving that's the wrong craving, and you know deep down it's the wrong craving, but you've got to deal with it.
Yeah,
It
just
has
like
to be
so-
satiated.
I try not to eat there.
What do we
Really,
do with
really
her?
bad for your
'Cause
figure.
I don't really want to risk anyone getting bit or like just leaving her here.
Jess pulls out her gun and puts it to the zombie's brain.
Okay, no, that's loud. That's a messy. I have a better idea. I'm gonna get
Okay,
some of my
I-
tools.
Jess pulls out her knife and puts it to the temple.
Do you need a hammer?
Yeah, I'm gonna get like a hammer and like what's that metal stick they use to crack open? It's I don't know. I don't know my medical equipment. I'm sorry. I haven't studied. I'm a failure at role playing.
I understand.
I'm just going to take my medical equipment with the hammer and that metal stick they use to crack open skulls, and I'm just going to try to gently put this zombie down in a very violent manner.
I see you're tough to see how gently it's violent.
Yeah. That's a 10.
I think you explode this thing's head
10
just
out
a
of
little
10.
bit.
All right.
You miss the chisel and just hit it in the head with the hammer.
Oh,
Yeah, it's like that thing of
yeah,
like fucking
'cause-
lining up a nail on the wall and then just hitting the wall.
because I used. Yes. Okay. All right. Can we get a piece of brain? I want to do that thing with Zavi again. The memory reading thing.
Dang, okay. This is gonna be, if you want to do this is gonna be a weird roll for Jess and a help out action from you.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, that is only a 5.
That's fine. I got an 11.
I get experience though.
Okay.
I read the eaten mind.
What do you wish to know about the
I-
recent memories as they
I
are
wanna see
slowly fading?
I want to see if there's a memory of them being bitten.
Okay. So you are at the hotel called the Haytham Halfway House.
Okay.
You are running frantically down the stairs. These old wooden stairs. You trip and you think that you were just like a clumsy idiot until you look back and you see that your leg is being gnawed on. Your final horrific moments are you crawling out the front door as you are being rapidly eaten alive.
Well, shit.
And also, Zavi, you throw that brain right up. That shit was spoiled.
Blech. Ugh.
Gross.
And tastes good. Didn't feel good either.
All right. The halfway house. That's where we're going.
All right.
So, zombie bite there. We'll have to go see how.
So what are you doing about the corpse that you just mangled?
Going in the fire. Is it under any special things?
Weirdly, yes. This
Okay.
is
What's
to be held indefinitely right now.
all right? We're going to put it on the very tippy top shelves. No one ever wants to go open those ones.
Put it in a different shelving unit, one that's for someone else.
Yeah.
On someone else's work docket, put it in there.
One like the ones that no one ever likes to use because it's up high and awkward to use because you have to like use special equipment for.
Me and the fellow mortuary apprentices playing a little silly game of silly shelves.
Yeah. Up we go.
But yeah, you guys are, you guys take off.
Yep. We
Yep.
know we have our heading.
Are you stopping at anywhere first?
Do we need to?
Are you hungry?
Oh, okay. We're talking
You
about
did
takeout.
at the movie theater. How much like popcorn and junk food did you eat at the movie theater?
A lot. She's fun. She's fine.
I was also thinking in case you wanted to get any supplies from Kelly's or...
Like, what do we need for zombies besides like weapons? Just hit the head.
Yeah, we got guns and blades. So
Hammers?
what do we need? Oh, do you want to? I guess we need to read some more minds.
I mean, I was thinking more smash the heads, but sure.
Oh, because like bullet and blade does that just as well. So
Yeah.
Yeah, but Bullet is loud,
it's loud. Nice.
and Blade not exactly designed for cutting out brains.
Tell us to The Walking Dead.
I will tell that to The Walking Dead. Walking Dead, stop it.
I have Whittaker's infinite shotgun.
Swords were not used for just randomly decapitating everyone on the battlefield. You cut people and they bled to death.
But it looks cool.
That's why they used a giant axe for beheading. They didn't use a sword.
Rule of cool, Cheery. That's the main.
I don't care.
I imagine this is just the.
An actual
Is
conversation.
the Walking Dead comics out yet?
I think so.
Oh,
The
but it's the
Walking-
Walking Dead canon.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me see.
No, wait. It may not have come out yet. It's not until 2003. It's not out yet. You don't
Ah,
have to
damn,
worry
we're
about
just
Yeah.
a little too early.
I was going to say I rolled an 11, so technically it would exist.
It will exist in 4 years.
It will exist. It does not exist.
it.
So we'll be talking about the Romeo movies.
Yeah.
Just immediately going to censor yourself on that one, huh?
Oh, actually, no, the Romero movies are fine. I got another 11.
Also, that's public domain. We could just do that.
Are they?
Yeah. At least the first one is.
Damn. Okay.
It was public domain the day it released because of a copyright fuck up.
Ah. Well, that's actually funny.
Mhm.
But yeah, you guys, you're speeding your way down to Haytham Street then?
Yep.
Mhm.
Stopping by to pick up some hammers?
I guess.
Yep.
I guess, yeah.
To the
Use
hardware
hammers.
store.
What's the stats on the hammers?
They're hammers.
I'm going to get the same damage as everything else, but it's too blunt instead of too sharp.
Okay.
That's a complete yes.
But yeah, you guys are you're driving into what is known as Low End.
Yeah.
Again, used to be this sort of like big financial sector, this big sort of like industrial sort of like place carried in a bunch of like jobs, and now it is just a sort of like industrial wasteland pretty much. Like there are just like as you're just driving past, you can even see just some fucking like burned out cars. You can see some fucking like homeless tents and stuff. This is just like nothing wholesome at this side of town. But as you are nearing Haytham Street, you can in fact see that they have closed the road.
Is there anyone actively guarding it, or did they just close the road?
No one's actively guarding. There's just a lot of those little cones up and it just says like diversion signs pointing left.
Oh, no one ever follows those. Just drives around them.
Oh, Jess. Okay.
You just driving onto the street anyway?
Yep.
Okay.
It'd be really funny if it's actually just like new cement.
Oh yeah, it was just new cement and your car is now fucked.
Ah, damn it.
No, you drive down yonder street, and I guess you're keeping an eye out for all of the wonderful attractions of this road. And you are immediately seeing the Haytham halfway house, which has the front door completely chained, and the front window is boarded up. And on the other side of the street, you can see just like a black van is parked.
Son of a bitch.
I think they're
God, it looks
Wait,
worse than normal.
if they put Hexabus. Oh, are we bringing Hexabus as like our Scooby Doo?
No.
No.
I think Xbox is at home.
All right. I was just curious.
Hexabus has assimilated a game station.
Oh yeah, Xbox was very interested in the game station.
Yeah. It is evolving.
It's learning.
Nothing
Changing.
bad can ever happen.
It's proto Kojima.
We started with like a fucking, I don't know what level threat, but a pretty small one relatively. And now we're at risk of making it like a fucking Skynet.
No, we're making it into Hideo Kojima. We're just teaching it games design.
Which is funny because one of the first games it would have assimilated then would have been Metal Cog Solid.
Yeah, starring
Solid Serpent.
I thought it was Solid
Have you se-
Lizard.
I think we did say Solid Lizard. I like Solid Serpent more.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, where are you parking? Unless you're just driving past right now.
I think I want the car to be easily accessible just in case.
Okay.
So I want to kind of. Is there any like kind of stealthy place to park?
You could
Behind
call
the
me
black van.
a little
No
investigation.
one expects it. All right, let's investigate a good spot to park.
That's an 8.
That's an 8 as well.
Uh,
Or I guess it's a help out, so it's an 8 on helping out.
Kelly doesn't drive, so has no idea what to look for in that sneaky parking spot.
I'll say you guys sort of you can see a little alley to pull into that's just got a like dumpster next to it. You know?
I'm gonna kill
You can
lights
see-
and sneak in there.
You can see that even the local takeaway joints closed right now. This whole street is
Dang.
kind of just a little dark.
Even the bookstore? Damn.
Actually, no, the bookstore's fine.
Oh, okay. I was going to say that they never shut.
No, it's even like pretty late evening right now, or like very early morning, and it looks like it's open.
Yeah, that place never closes, it seems.
But it's closed now.
No,
No, it's open now.
no,
Oh.
the bookstore's always open.
Oh, the bookstore. Okay, sorry, I got confused.
Think of it like this universe's Waffle House.
The bookstore? Are people getting in fights?
No, I was thinking in terms of it's always open unless something really bad is happening.
Hell,
You can
even-
tell the quality. You can tell the quality of the danger by whether or not this bookstore is still open.
That's so fair. Oh yeah,
They're
there's
so
the
used to like
Waffle House
you know,
index.
yeah, that's the one. It's like they're so used to like shootings and shit happening. They're like, well, we're fucking closed because that's like we're just never open if that was the case.
And business would suffer. All right then. Well, I guess nothing that bad's happened then. At least outside the hotel. So, all right. If we're parked up, did you want to go into the bookstore for any reason?
Apart from buying books,
So I don't know. Is there like a zombie book you wanted to see if you can get or something?
I mean, not specifically.
All right then.
Zombies are pretty straightforward. I imagine we know a bit about them because
At this
Stab
point,
ya.
at this point in time, it's way before the zombie media craze.
True. So people
So
just
they-
don't know
they-
about zombies.
Yeah, people just assume when you say zombies, they just assume it's the Romero movies. And a few other like niche video games that have mentioned them.
The Hunter series. I mean, Vampire the Master. What the fuck is the whole series called?
Just Vampire. There's Vampire the Masquerade. There's Bloodlines.
Yeah, there's Hunter.
So the
Reckoning.
White Wolf. It's White Wolf campaign, isn't it?
Yeah. I believe that's out. That's a tabletop RPG, and oh my god, we're going to have to roll. That's a 10, baby.
Vampire the Masquerade Blorigins. I don't know.
Crazy. Vampire the Disguise.
Vampire the Disguise.
It's vampire with an I instead of a Y.
But no, you guys are parked
Vampire-
up.
I was gonna say, Vampire the Masquerade has an eye, doesn't it?
No, it's a Y, isn't it?
Oh no, we've been Mandela catalogued. Or whatever,
no.
Mandela effect. BRB Piss Wizard.
Okay, let me see then. I think while she's piss wizarding, we can start kind of cautiously walking our way toward the hotel.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll do some sneaky.
Sounds like an act under pressure roll to me.
Perhaps.
Doesn't it? Doesn't it just? Doesn't it just?
Well, that's a 4.
I got a 6. And an
Okay.
XP.
Yeah, we all get experience.
So
We're
you're
terrible
both about
at
to,
stealth.
you're both about to like sneak your way like through, and you immediately trip over just like a trash can lid.
Fuck.
And yeah, there goes your element of sneak.
Jess, you clumsy bimbo, what the fuck?
I like to imagine we both jump at the same time.
I would have let you both trip at the same time if it wasn't for if it wasn't for the fact that you both rolled different. If you rolled the same number, yeah, you both
Oh, okay.
synchronized trip.
Okay.
So does Zavia trip over me, do you think?
Oh yeah, I'll go for that.
Alright. Wait, why don't we break into their van first? Well, I guess they already know we're here.
Isn't it in front of the hotel? We're still making our way over there.
Oh,
It's on the other side of the street from the hotel.
Yeah, we can definitely look into the van. Sure.
You're gonna go look into the van as you're sort of like
Yeah.
sneaking about.
I want to test it. I want to know if they're like, have they kept their van secure, and they remembered to lock all the doors.
No conspiracy theories are left in this van overnight.
So you're just like, what? You're walking up to like the front doors of the van and trying to like.
I'm going to check all the doors. I'm going to check each door. Give them a little jimmel. A jimmel? A jiggle.
Money don't jiggle.
So as you go up to the side of this van door, like all the windows are tinted, and this one just starts to like slide down,
Oh, perfect. Okay.
and there's just like a guy, and he's got like a pot noodle in one hand, and just like he's just cranking the window down in the other because they hadn't invented the auto tech yet.
Okay. Did Dress recognize this person? Or the van?
Do I?
Oh, fucking no. Maybe you do. Maybe you should like roll
We
a
just
little
kind of
sharp
knew
and
there was
see.
just, like a black. We all knew there was a black van on the other side. We didn't even know it was the same black van.
6 and I got a 6 and another XP for me.
Yeah, this guy's just like, can I help you?
Oh, I'm so sorry. I thought this was my friend's van. I should look at the license plate. I'm so sorry to bother you.
You weren't trying to steal my van, were you?
No, of course not. Of course not. It was just it was my friend's van. I was gonna prank him a little bit by leaving just some garbage in their front seat or something like that. You know how it is.
Just starts winding the window
Is there
back up.
All right, to the halfway house.
Yeah. Okay. Let's go to the hotel now.
Yeah, we're going to break the van with hammers.
But yeah, no, the halfway hotel just across the street from you. Again, the front door is completely chained and the windows are boarded out front.
Just up front. Is it like properly chained up? Like someone couldn't get into there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not without making a lot of noise, you feel like.
Should have bought some bolt cutters along with the hammers.
We should. All right. Why don't we?
I mean,
go
hang on,
look around?
hang on. Let me just double check. Technically, I do have preparedness. When you need something unusual, rare, roll a sharp.
Well, this is the first
Yeah,
time I've
doesn't
heard
Jess have
this.
lockpicks?
It's because I've not needed to use it yet.
Wait. Before you use it, doesn't Jess have lockpicks?
I do. I can try to pick it.
I can just like hold the chains up so they don't make a ton of noise.
Okay. Let's give it a shot.
Oh my god, I rolled a 12.
You have bolt cutters.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I just pull some. It would be a 14, which is like on a plus 10. You have it right here. I just pull out a pair of bolt cutters from the skirt.
Hit those.
Oh my god.
So, as you guys are, like, reaching up to start, like, cutting the bolts on this thing, the van across the street, its lights just come on, and then off again, and then on again, and then off again.
Oh, they're signaling.
Shit.
What do
And you
we
see
do?
the window, like, just roll down a little bit, and you can just see these, like, eyes just looking across the street at you.
Katie waves. Smiles.
Oh, he doesn't reciprocate.
Can I make like a zombie gesture to see if there's like a reaction?
Define a zombie gesture.
Eat someone brain.
I don't know. Do the little do the thriller. Though I guess fuck.
Damn it, why did you fucking say that? We have to canonize Michael Jackson now.
All right, Michael Jackson. 10.
Michael Jackson's canon.
Oh no, that's a shame.
Oh god. why?
Thriller. 6.
Oh, it's called the Shocker.
The shocker. I'm gonna do the shocker.
Thriller. Shocker in the day.
I'm gonna do the shocker dance. I'm gonna go to reaction out of this motherfucker. Is that like a charm?
If you want to try and go to reaction out of him.
It's manipulating, so.
That's only a 7.
Yeah, not really. He's still just staring.
I think that's your friend Zavia. Or the
Who are you talking to?
no, I'm sorry. I think that's your friend Jess.
It's like you're Zavia.
I'm Zavia. Yeah.
I think you're right. I put my hand in my purse and like reapproach him.
Okay. He just like continues winding the window down, and at this point in time, he just like puts his like cup noodle up on the dashboard, and just like turns to give you his full attention.
We know what you are.
No, hang on. Something I can help you with?
Trying to break into someone else's property there.
No.
Sure looked like you were about to cut the bolts off of the front door there and break into someone's property.
No. Nothing of the sort. We're here to repair the door. That's why it's all chained up.
with a pair of bolt cutters and no obvious tool bag, and no door.
Jester, you really have to play this?
Obvious tool bag? I mean, did you see where I
Look,
took
I
the
have a
bolt
better
cutters
idea.
from?
Yeah, just
Only-
did you see where my friend pulled out the bolt cutters from? Obviously, we have a tool bag. It's not looking good enough.
Pretty unconventional repair crew.
We get that a lot.
Yes, I think we all know who each other are. It's like, do we really need to meet up?
Can I ask what you're doing here? Just sitting in a unmarked black van, staring at something.
That's my business.
And this is our business. So I suggest you leave us to ours, and we'll leave you to yours.
I
course.
think Xavier needs to act under pressure because Xavier doesn't like. Okay, that's a 12. She's not going to interrupt this.
Unless you want me to call the police, that is.
What if we call the police on you? I'm sure some kids around here would really not appreciate seeing you chilling here.
I would hope that no kids had to live in this neighborhood.
Agreed, but unfortunately they do. And people in vans like yours are often part of the problem.
Is that all?
It depends. Is it?
He just, like, takes a refreshing looking can of Peppy and just takes a sip. Just doesn't say anything.
Tell you what. You forget you saw us, we forget we saw you. Sound good?
You're bargaining from a strange position of not having very much power at all.
You don't know what kind of power I've got. I read his mind.
Okay.
What's
It's
the
still a
big
roll
company?
from you, right?
Yes. I get to whirl my weird to either manipulate or investigate. And I'm going to be investigating. And that is an 11.
An 11? Okay. What two things do you want to know?
Does he think hostile of us?
He thinks irritable of you.
Can I ascertain what he is doing here?
Yeah. I'll say it's very obvious to him that he is holding guard out front.
Am I able to? I guess it's two things. So what are you guarding exactly?
My cup noodle, which is getting awfully cold now.
And why do you have to do that here?
I couldn't exactly drive around and eat at the same time.
Skill issue.
I believe it's illegal.
Legality.
You.
Legality is merely a suggestion.
Not for who I work for.
Noted. I won't keep you from your noodles any longer then.
Xavier's just like looking confused, like why aren't we just escalating this?
He's just still staring at you.
Just why don't we just call him what he is?
I go back to the group.
You don't hear the window being rolled up.
Let's go back to the alley. We're not safe here.
Yeah. Well, if it's the same group of people who brought Hex to the city arcade, isn't?
It might be the same group, but it's not the same people. He didn't recognize me.
Oh, okay. Well, if they're starting the zombies, we should like stop them as well.
We'll get to that. But first, we need to find a way to get inside without him calling his boys for backup.
I think it's too late for that.
Hmm.
I'm not. If we leave and make it seem like and make it look like we leave, you should stand down.
Okay, I'll follow your lead.
Let's go back to the alley.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to go around the other way and see if there's like, let's try to scout out the rest of the hotel to see if there's a feasible entrance.
Ooh. I'll say, like, there is a system of alleys back here, but there's also those rattly looking metal fences out back. Like, from where you've parked the car, you could probably, like, get in behind these buildings. But
We
it
do
looks
have
like
both
to get behind the hotel, you would have to get behind this rickety metal fence.
Good that we got a bolt cutter.
It is. Because that shouldn't be too loud at all.
So
No, it's just like we just need one person to like hold the fence steady, and then another one to cut it.
Mhm.
Or two people to hold the fence steady. Yeah, we have two people.
Okay.
to use our bodies to dampen the vibrations.
Yeah.
Yeah, you managed to cut a little hole through. And get to the other side of yonder fence. This is a fucking dingy back alley before shit hit the fan, it looks like.
I'm fully picturing the opening to Silent Hill.
Kinda, yeah. It's grimy, it's dirty, it's got like fucking full bins that look like they've been like tipped over about 3 times. As you're sort of just like walking through, you see a raccoon just come out of one of them and just scurry away into like a fucking like pile of trash.
Uh-huh.
But you seem to be able to get behind the hotel here. There doesn't appear to be a direct sort of like back entrance in. However, there appears to be little steps leading down into a little basement-y area. And the door to said basement, a big sort of like metal door, is chained. Again, you have bolt cutters. Chained.
Oh, chained. Okay, cool. I'm gonna look around and see if there's any other onlookers.
In this back alleyway, you can roll me a little sharp if you want.
Okay.
This doesn't strike me as investigating a mystery, but strikes me as something that will fall under sharp.
It's a 9.
The 9? No, you can't really see anything back here. You do spot, like, big fucking owl on top of, like, an old, dingy sort of, like, clothesline. It's just, like, looking down at you.
Owls aren't what they seem.
And he's like, hoo, bitch.
Yeah, he goes, hoot, bitch, fuck you, I'm owl.
That owl,
Jesus,
did that
superb
owl
owl.
just call me a bitch?
No, you're just
I think
hearing
you're
things.
hearing things.
You sound
Oh,
crazy
fuck.
right now.
Is it Meredith?
Oh yeah, that is. This is
It's
how we play that.
It's hallucinations.
Alright. We can go piss wizard before we break into the house proper.
Okay.
I can put a pause here as well.
I do want to just remind you, Sheeper. Most of my you can roleplay like any of like my tags if you want, but like they're mostly meant to be used whenever I use my powers.
Mm-hmm. I mean, you did just get fresh off of using them, so it makes sense you hallucinated now.
Yeah, that's fair. Just make sure we're clear on it this time, so I don't have to all of a sudden be possessed in a situation where I don't know how to handle it.
Mm-hmm. I got a little confused because the last time we talked about it.
Mm.
Meow.
Meow.
So yeah, the stairs lead down. There's this sort of like big old rusty looking metal door, and it is chained up. Not nearly as impressively as the one out front, though.
Chained up, you say?
Mills.
Oh wow.
Bolt cutters.
A lot of chains. Good for bolt cutters.
Like-
It's like
Feels
Resident
like your
Evil.
weekend, Jess.
What?
Yeah, in a in a manner of moments, you've cut the bolts on this thing. Then
I'd
Okay.
say so.
Again,
And,
carefully, making sure that they don't just like drop to the floor
Yeah.
loudly.
We're helping.
yeah, I'll say you can do that. However, the door is still locked.
All right. Just because of the lock, it takes out the lock picks.
Is there a lockpick roll?
Ooh.
Yeah. How do lockpicks work?
I
Does
guess it would be
say?
your cool.
Yeah, it's cool. It's a cool thing people do. It's also act under pressure, I guess.
Yeah.
Back. 6.
Oh. At least you weren't using a bobby pin, so it doesn't snap. But you are here quite some time.
Damn.
It's like one of those. Oh yeah, I picked the same luck 20 times. I could do this, and then you just like sat there.
I swear this never happens.
This never happens on the practice lock.
All right. I'm gonna try to break the lock with my knife then.
Oh, if you're doing that, I'm just going to force the door down.
Oh no! Don't take the whole door down. We want to close it behind us. Be very obvious if the door's on the floor.
So I'm gonna take my
Oh,
knife.
fair.
I'm gonna take my knife and put it like in the gap between the door and the frame. And try to break the thing.
Pry bar, gotcha. Yeah, you could. You know, I'm just gonna say this door is old and rusty enough. I feel like this is just gonna happen regardless.
Okay.
You could roll to see how loud it is.
All right, got it. Let's see. Is that cool?
Yeah.
If it's cool, then that is an 11.
Okay, it's not that loud at all. The room you open into, it looks like a little storage area, but there's like a couple washing machines too. And, like a big sort of like generator in one corner. You can see the light down here is just flickering, casting like an obnoxious orange glow. It's mostly sort of like brickwork down here. Again, think sort of like an old Boston sort of like a building.
Okay.
And aside from that, you can see a dumbwaiter.
Not very
Dumb
nice.
Oh,
He's trying his
It's
best.
the-
He's trying his best. I'm gonna try to look up the dumbwaiter. Can I get a gauge how far up it goes?
it looks like just complete darkness up there. Like if there's other exits to this thing on the way up, you cannot see any light from any of them.
Interesting. Well, is there any stairs or other like ways for us to go up from here?
Yeah, no, there's sort of like a little sort of like spirally sort of like staircase that looks like it might lead up sort of like back behind what you'd assume is a reception.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'll take the lead because I'm already a zombie, and I'm most of the most durable.
You make a good point.
Meat
Jess
shield.
still has your gun at the ready.
I thought we were going quietly.
If we got
Get
it,
your hammer out.
it's either die or go loud. Like, come on. Also,
Hammers.
there might be more
Kelly,
than
Kelly just
might be more than zombies
brandishes
in here
the
too.
Kelly just brandishes the bolt cutters as a weapon,
There also might be more than zombies in here. You never know.
Oh yeah.
and they will all get taken down with blunt trauma.
Just if they got guns, I'm not gonna get caught trying to hit them with a hammer.
Okay.
So I'll have the gun. You guys can use the hammers.
Okay. So you guys move on into go up the stairs and enter the sort of like reception area.
Mm-hmm.
As you're going up these sort of like all sort of like wooden steps, they creak a little bit, but for the most part they're not too loud. What you can hear that's not your footsteps is somewhere up ahead in the reception you keep hearing a thud, thud, thud. And the little reception door is just open a tiny crack.
Alright,
All right, who's taking point?
I'm taking point.
Okay. So what are you doing?
Oh, if there's a thud, 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 that usually means there's sounds like a zombie doing like a repetitive motion.
Or the receptionist is really bored and smacking their head against the table.
That's also very true. Can I kind of like peek in through the crack?
Yes. You could sort of like see just the sort of like receptionist desk here. Like this is to the sort of like left of the reception as you're coming up into it. And you can see just like the stairs leading up onto the first floor.
Okay.
And you cannot see what is making that noise, but it sounds like it's coming from the front of the building.
Alright. Operation Think Team,
Okay.
open up.
Okay. You're gonna open up?
Yeah.
Alright, as you sort of like push this door open again. Door's old, makes a little creak, but it's nothing too noticeable. You sort of like poke your head in to see what's about? Or do you just sort of like walk on in?
I'm walking on in.
You are immediately greeted by the sight of just like the living dead. There's just like a zombie just continuously just like hitting itself against the wall next to the door. There's just sort of like a bloody splotch as it seems to have like dented in half of its own head already. And it just turns to look at you and it is beginning to shamble over.
Bonk it.
Ba ba ba.
Bop it.
ba-
Would zombies be attracted to other zombies?
No.
Oh, the other one was.
Was it? Oh, that's fair.
Yeah.
I mean, in the way that it wanted to eat the fuck out of you.
Is that
Alright.
because you're only half zombie though?
Maybe. I thought I got closer with death though. But anyway, that's a 12.
On some kick some ass.
Yeah.
Alla the hammer to the skull. A little wet thud and then a drop. This thing just crumples.
Okay.
You are now pretty alone in this reception area. Jess, as you come out into this place, you recognize it from your little vision earlier as 100% the place where you died in that vision. You
Yeah,
can
this
see
is
the
it.
horrible blood trail on the floor from where you were trying to crawl away.
Are they trying to like make like a group of zombies?
I don't know.
How many more are there?
I mean, do we follow the trail? Follow the blood?
The blood trail
Yeah, follow it out in reverse.
leads to the front door, but it started at the stairs.
Okay.
The only other things on this floor right now really are a little sort of like janitor's closet, and from like the little you can sort of like peek through, you can see the sort of like metal counters of a kitchen area.
Let's check out the side areas before we go up the stairs. Or we can split up. I don't know how good that would be. You two can't really. I won't want you to bit.
I'd rather not get bit either.
Yeah, that wouldn't be ideal.
All right. So, is the janitor's closet or the kitchen closer?
Well, the janitor's closet would be closer, but it's the most closed.
Yeah, that's okay. If I put my ear up against it, do I hear anything?
No. Also, I have to do a quick pause. I'll be right
Okay.
back. Beep, and we're back.
Don't use fight things.
So you're
The sheep
investigating the
went
janitor's
beep.
closet?
Attack versus living
The
humans.
sheep went beep just like in the song.
No. Fuck
Beep,
off.
beep. I'm a sheep.
If you sing that again, I'm gonna call you a racist
Yeah.
on social media.
I'm gonna cancel you so hard.
I'm gonna cancel you so hard your career will never come back.
Never financially recover from this.
Yeah, you investigate the janitor's closet, and it is surprisingly tidy for this part of town.
Okay.
Everywhere needs a good janitor.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, this place is definitely going to need one.
Is there anything like obviously out of place?
In the
Anything
broom
weird?
closet.
Yeah, is there anything that like looks like it should not be there?
Or something that should be there but isn't.
Weird chemicals that might be causing zombies. Weird devices that might be causing zombies.
I guess it depends how much you know about chemicals.
I'm a nerd.
I know. I guess in that case, I'd say probably not to you. Nothing looks a little suspicious here.
Just the classic cleaning chemicals.
But everything looks quite delish here. Num num.
We have like cleaning stuff for the num num. Do they have any? Yeah, I'm actually going to say, do they have any chemicals that really don't belong in a hotel but belong in like a place where I work?
Like formaldehyde?
Yeah.
No. We just sort of like
I'm just going to
bleach,
do a little investigate. No, okay. Don't even-
little spray bottles, insecticide.
Okay.
But yeah.
Sheeper, I want to go to the front. I want to go to the front desk,
Mm-hmm.
and I want to see if I could potentially find like a key to get into the rooms.
Oh, that's fantastic, because they always have a copy.
Like, I wonder if there's a master key we can use to get into all of them, though.
Not a master key, but you can see that they do have copies of every key that they've got.
Okay. Well, okay. What's the plan here? Because if we split up, we can each take a set of keys to cover our each respective areas.
Okay. Why don't we send me to like the areas that we think are going to be more dangerous and lively?
We can stick together for. Okay. It's hard to say because. Is there a guest registry?
Yeah. It's always
Yeah,
a
yeah.
guest registry at a place like this.
How many guests were currently staying at the hotel?
It takes you a little while to look at it. But like after you've sort of like checked like which ones have checked out and which ones have checked in, not accounting for Steph, it appears there might have been about like 40 people staying here.
Okay. Which floor had the highest concentration of them?
Floor 1.
All right. Here's
How
the plan.
many
then.
floors are there?
There are 4 floors.
Okay, that's not too bad. All right, this is easy then. We'll comb the first floor together, then we'll each take a floor from there.
Okay. Let's check the kitchen out first.
Sure.
Okay. Who's leading point?
I'm always leading point. I'm our target dummy.
Okay. You ever so gently creak open the door.
Yeah. What kind of door is it? It's like the.
It's a little sort of like
Is
wooden
it like
one.
the kitchen door? It's like. Oh, just wooden. Okay.
And,
Can I do a little peek first,
Yeah.
or like a little listen?
The thing that immediately stands out to you as you're peeking and listening is number one, there is a immediate corpse that you can see that has a meat cleaver jammed in its head over one of the tables.
Okay.
And you can just hear drip, drip, drip.
Okay.
I think I know how
Alright,
he
someone
died.
might be alive. Yeah, someone might be alive and they used a cleaver. Maybe not. Okay. Let's sneak on in.
Let's go.
Okay. You sort of you come into this big kitchen area, and there are flies swarming already.
Ooh, that didn't take long.
There are honestly a lot more flies than there should be, considering that this body came in very recently. You are
So the food went rotten?
possibly.
Possibly.
You are greeted with just like an uncomfortable stench. And there doesn't appear to be anyone else here except for the dead cleavered man.
I just give him a little like love tap to see if he's really dead.
Super dead. Super dead.
Super dead. Okay.
Anything
I think
else
it's
you
safe to
guys?
assume any damage to the head would mean that not going to be a zombie.
Yeah,
Yeah,
having
but
a cleaver
sometimes
through
like
your head.
maybe it didn't go deep enough. Maybe it like hit the wrong part. I don't know. I guess we can start like investigating for clues then.
All right, gang, let's put up and look for clues.
Clue hunting.
No, okay, let's take a look around.
Yeah.
Like I said, we're taking. As long as we're on the first floor, we'll stick together.
Yeah. Let's have a look at these cupboards and fridges. There's gonna be something in here.
They have like
Ooh,
a
okay.
walk-in fridge or like walk-in freezer.
No. They have a row of three
No.
fridges in a row
Okay.
and a microwave.
Alright,
And
Oh,
inside-
okay. So it's
frozen.
like really.
Inside all of these sort of like fridges are just like little plastic tubs with done meals in them.
Okay.
And then in one corner you can see they've just got like a box of like standard store drinks, like boozes.
Okay. Do they have
There's
like a course menu? Like where it's like a different thing every day, or is it just like order whatever you want?
That information is not available here.
It's not available here. Okay.
Is there any sign of tampering on the like the drinks? I mean, the food. When you say like prepared meals, are they like ones that they have prepared, or are they ones that are like literally like cellophane over the top, like
So,
bought from the store?
roll for dinginess.
Dingy.
What is a dingy roll?
I don't know. Just roll me 2d6. We'll see. Like, did this place
6.
bother? Oh, this place didn't bother preparing these. You could even see like the little sort of like paper bin is just full of like Jeff's traditional pie. Just heat up in the microwave for 5 minutes and serve.
Okay, so they were from a plate. I'm wondering if it looks like they have been tampered with after the fact, after they've been made. Like, have the Men in Black injected something into these things? Or is Jeff's Fabulous Pies the culprit?
You can have a little investigation.
Investigation. That is an 11.
Okay. You're sort of investigating the food, and nothing really sort of like stands out to you. You investigate the drinks, and even closed, they're like perfectly sort of like fine. Then you sort of like look at some recently washed like plates and glasses and stuff, and you're not sure what the little white substance at the bottom of these is at first, until you sort of like get a little closer look. Just fly eggs. Like, so many of them.
Oh.
Nasty.
Ew.
On the plates?
On the plates and the glasses. It seems to be mostly in damp areas, but these guys are pestering.
They probably have like some fly spray in the janitor's closet or something.
Are we dealing with a giant fly monster? Because there's a lot of fly eggs here.
No, it's probably just flies. Considering, you know, a lot of rotting corpses here.
Yeah, can I find some like insect killer at the in the janitor's closet?
Yeah, there's plenty pesticide in there.
Alright. Clear out, everyone. Don't want to breathe this, we'll spray it and leave it.
You're gonna duct tape the button down so it just keeps spraying and just toss it into the door.
Honestly valid.
Let's leave it out. Okay.
Okay. But yeah, what else would you guys like to do?
I guess
Yeah, we're just going to
nothing down here. We have to go upstairs.
Okay.
This is where the blood trail came from as well.
I'll take the third floor.
I thought we needed to do floor 1. Okay.
Oh yeah. Do we want to go through the rooms of floor 1 first before we go, like, move upstairs?
Up to you guys.
I think that'd be smart. So
In either case, the staircase looms before you.
well, okay. So when you my American brain is taking over. Are you counting the ground floor and the first floor as separate floors, Sheeper?
Yes.
Okay, cool. In America, it's the same thing. But so,
I'm
okay,
accommodating you Yanks.
wait. If you're accommodating us, then we're already on the first floor.
I'm not accommodating you Yanks.
I'm confused.
Okay, we'll move up to the second floor then.
You'll move up to the first floor.
Let's call floor 1.
Fine. All right.
This
All three
will
of
be
us-
confusing.
All three of us go up to the next floor.
Okay. This place does not have an elevator in the year of our Lord, by the way.
Damn.
Yeah,
Well,
And
Well,
they're just stairs. What kind of stairs are these?
all sort of wooden, space enough for like you to go 2 at a time.
Okay. Are there like
this-
there's like no gaps or anything where like a zombie could reach in?
No.
Okay.
But as you sort of like going up, you get that feel of carpeted floor in the hallways.
Mm-hmm.
And at first you think it's a red carpet, but the
No.
the more you look at it, the more you realize that is just like blood trails all over it. Ahead of you is the
Is it, so that means. Okay. Sorry, continue.
ahead of you are the stairs which lead up further onto the second, third, and fourth floors. To your left right now, as you come up here and sort of like see all of the different sort of like rooms and stuff, there is practically a horde of zombies. And
Well,
We don't.
I was right about
Oh
the
my
first
We're
floor.
God.
kind of
big
hammers
the
for this.
horde.
I was right about the first floor being the hottest one.
All right. I have an idea.
Okay.
I'm going to take my shotgun and I'll take point.
Oh, we're going loud. All right then.
Are we going loud?
Oh, I was.
We have to get through this horde.
Right.
I was
Or
going to go
do we have
downstairs
to-
and see if there was an alarm clock so we could hide and turn the alarm clock on for like a couple of minutes time, then hide somewhere, let them follow the noise, and then we just walk past them.
Smart, but we also can't just leave zombies alive,
That's true.
especially now that we've opened the door and they can get back out into the street.
Were there any corrosive chemicals in that janitor closet?
ooh, what kind of corrosive chemicals?
Oh, this is gonna get gross.
The kind that, when thrown on a zombie, might kill it, or at least make it extremely more likely to die from an impact. I know bleach takes a while to burn through skin.
Bleach does
But
take
the-
a while. I'll tell you what.
It's gotta be something.
Maybe they've got like an industrial grade cleaning bottle, but it feels a little half empty.
Okay. Do they have a spray bottle?
Yeah. You gonna make an industrial grade spray cleaner?
Yes.
Understandable.
Gonna pour the industrial strength bleach into there, or if the size of the openings are the same, just like take the spray bottle top off one and just insert it into the industrial cleaner bottle.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'll give it to you. You can do that. Again, this
I don't know
horde
how
seems
effective this is gonna be.
completely unaware of you guys as of right now.
Just trying to make too much noise.
Okay.
Temptation to just pull out the flamethrower. But we want to move
Are
around.
flamethrowers loud? Oh, flamethrowers are dangerous. I was like, well, flamethrowers aren't really loud.
You're gonna burn the place down though. Which, you know,
Maybe that won't be the worst idea. We'll keep that idea in our back pocket.
At the end of it, once we've got what we need and we know what's going on, then we can torch the place. I mean, torch the zombies, and whatever happens after that, it's not our fault.
But yeah,
Okay.
what you guys, what you up to?
if it gets out of hand, we'll keep that in mind.
So far, it would seem, by the way, the stairs leading up to the second floor seem completely clear of like hazard.
I mean, if we make too much noise up there for some reason, like they're just going to come up and we'll be like blocked off.
Yeah, but the stairs are only one person wide.
Oh, okay.
We
Oh,
could
like
start from the
funneling.
top and
Okay,
work down.
Good idea.
And that way, if any of them do follow us, we can just stand at the top of the stairs and just beat the living hell out of their head.
Kill him with him.
You hit one of them, they're gonna all fall down the stairs. They might not
True.
be smart enough to get back up again.
They'll be smart enough, but they'll definitely be vulnerable for us to go through and just hit them in the head. It's hard for them to bite us when they're face down.
Okay.
So what's the
All
plan?
right, so we're going to sneak past the horde, or sneak next to the horde, and keep going up the stairs.
Yep, sneak up the stairs.
Okay. Should I make you guys roll for this?
Do you want to be a cool DM?
There's a lot of pressure.
Tell you what, whoever's leading can do the act under pressure roll, and the rest of you can help out.
All right then. Who's taking point then?
All right, I'm acting under pressure. I'm sorry, my internet's horde getting.
Whoa.
They got eaten by the void.
I think the zombie infection's getting worse.
Ethernet
Oh, you have no idea.
cables. Ethernet cables.
I did really badly at helping out.
How
Hey,
really
you get
badly?
experience for it though.
A 4.
That's fine.
I got a 10.
But I did level up.
Okay.
And I helped.
You helped. That's a +1.
Yay!
And
Yay.
Zavia.
I told you what I got for taking point.
Yeah, but you got 8 by the internet gremlins.
No, okay, I got 12 plus 1, so 13.
Oh yeah, you guys zoom right on up.
Alright.
In comparison to the floor below, messy as it is, second floor has fucking nothing on it, by looks of things. All of the doors are open. You don't hear anything, you don't see anything, it's just weirdly quiet.
Let's just keep. Yeah, are we still following the plan and we're starting at 4 and going down?
I suppose.
Alright.
Okay. As you guys are sort of like heading up to the 3rd floor, start to hear chanting.
Chanting.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a bit more intelligent
What
than
are,
his
what
lowest
are they
capable of.
chanting?
From what you can hear, they aren't chanting anything in a language that you have ever heard. It sounds almost like noise, but it's too just repetitive.
Okay.
And yeah, as you're heading up to the 3rd floor, you can definitely hear this chanting is coming from the 4th floor. I'll say as well, on the 3rd floor, you're noticing more flies around again.
God
Oh
damn
my
it.
god. It's Call of the Flies. So are they on the 4th floor with the chanting?
Yeah. And there's a really bad smell coming from up there.
Oh, I'm getting my shotgun out.
Yeah, Jess checks her gun and gets her knife ready in the other hand.
Okay.
Yeah, this is going to call for the sword.
That you pull out of
Plus
your
the
skirt.
Yeah, put the bolt cutters back in the skirt, take the
Is
sword
it
out of the other
St.
pocket.
Bob's sword?
No, it's not. The St. Bob's sword is still. I'm not going to touch that thing. I don't know what it's like.
I like to imagine Kelly doesn't carry a purse because everything fits in her skirt.
Well, why would I need a purse? That's what pockets essentially used to be. They used to they used to not be sewn into clothes. They used to be basically a purse. Just you had lots of them attached to you all over the place.
Okay.
Including really stupid places. Like in the tails on a tuxedo coat type thing. So you sat on whatever you put in there.
You guys start moving up to the 4th floor?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The floor, if you will. Will you?
Yeah.
The
Let's
floored.
Let's keep moving.
The floor. Okay. As you're moving up these stairs, you start to think that like the old sort of like cracked paint wall is like giving way to it's like a dark layer underneath. Until you start to realize those are just like stationary flies just coating these walls.
Oh, that's disgusting.
Maybe we should burn this place.
Yeah, I'm thinking it now too.
And as you guys like peek your head up onto the 4th floor, you can see that this is nothing like any of the other floors that you've seen. The walls here have been knocked down, except for the bare minimum sort of like supports.
Okay.
There's just the buzzing of flies. And what you assume to be zombies are just sort of like prostrating themselves before
Alright.
this sort of just like twisting metallic sort of like structure. It looks almost like a bent TV antenna.
Hmm.
Just sort of like jagged and
wait,
twisted though.
I have an idea. You two, I'll be this distraction, and you'll cover me. If they're more intelligent, perhaps I can talk to them and get some information out of them.
Okay.
Alright.
So what are we doing?
I'm going to directly approach them, and hopefully that gives space for Ellie and Jess to get into a good position. So I think we're going to have to kill these guys.
Alrighty. You start sort of like approaching.
Yeah.
The chanting stops. Most of the
Alright.
buzzing stops.
Oh.
One of the zombified figures just sort of like lurches up and reaches a hand out to you in a sort of welcoming sort of like thing. Like wanting you to sort of like take its hand. Music is no longer
Alright.
fitting.
The music is no longer fitting, yeah. Please don't turn on insect audio. I would actually start vomiting. No. I can't stand it. It gives me the heebie-jeebies. Okay. Going to very cautiously give my hand, but I'm also going to ask at the same time. It's like, what are you guys doing here?
You gave your hand?
I am, yes.
Speaking in like all 7 of the voices of these zombies, you just hear join with her. And with that, the buzzing just intensifies, and so does the grip. And just pouring out of this
Okay.
guy's like nose, ears, eyes are just a swarm of flies.
All right. That's a shotgun. That's a shotgun right point blank. Get
Line
the
'em
fuck off me.
You're one hand in the shotgun.
I could just headbutt too.
Understandable.
I'm just trying to get free of the grip. Alright. I'm so glad I kicked my ass with weird. Or I kick ass with weird. I got
thing is-
13.
Ah, that's the one. Alrighty. Yeah, you with a 13, you blast this guy square in the chest, and his arm just, well, I don't know if it's still attached to you or not because of rigor mortis, but
Take it
I think
off.
you can shake it off.
Yeah.
As you blast him in the chest, it again erupts into a swarm of flies.
Guys, do you have something for swarms?
It's all you, Kelly.
Well, I guess you can't really answer me. You're all hot.
Is it time?
Do I have
It's
any
time.
leftover insect spray? Oh no, we just
Puts
threw the entire
puts the sword
can.
away. Pulls out the flamethrower.
Okay. So anyway, you started blasting.
Not until Xavier's out of the way.
I'm doing my best to back out. I
I'll
guess
say
you could
you're,
aim for like the one that's back.
I'll say that you're like able to back out, but you are in a swarm of flies that are biting.
Ow, ow.
And as soon as you're out of the way, you're just gonna blast it with fire.
Yeah.
Okay. This altar, these 6 figures that are rising up, they combust into flame. There is a unanimous scream from them, and you hear that same scream reciprocated downstairs.
One of you get to the top of the stairs.
Okay.
Hold them off.
I'll do it.
They can only come up one at a time.
Yep.
It should be easy enough to handle them.
Yep, I can handle
If we
the
let them
handgun.
get on, if we let them get up here, we're screwed.
Okay.
It is worth noting that this sort of like entire 4th floor is now, for the most part, on fire.
Only the bit that was, you know, in front of them.
It was kind of dry.
Flies catch on fire and then they fly around. They drop in other places.
I don't think flies are going to get up and move after they've been torched.
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's an instant death for them.
Wait,
A
there was a
person I
shrine
can
in the
understand,
middle, right?
but a fly I don't think so.
There's not much of a fly to burn. There's not a lot of surface area.
There was a shrine in the middle, right? They were like prostrating before, you said?
It is a giant, twisted, sort of like jagged TV antenna looking piece of metal.
I'm going to go to, I'm going to break it.
You gotta go break
I
it.
don't know how. Yeah. Or go hand to hand. I'm
Alright.
just trying to, like, you know, wreck it.
I'll get a
Alright,
kick some
that
ass from
is-
you.
11.
Alrighty. You put a massive dent into this thing, and it snaps in sort of like 2. You get a psychic attack against you.
Ow, my brain.
As you see just the face of this ginormous fucking bug monstrosity right in your brain. It's like screaming in some unknown language at you.
Okay.
And I don't know if this is something you can block with like physical damage, because this is all straight on the brain.
immortal. This is whenever you suffer harm. It doesn't specify. It just
Nah.
says when you suffer harm, you take 1 less. I have a thick brain.
No, I think you're at least going to take 1 point of harm from this.
Alright.
This was massively unpleasant on the brainium.
Alright.
Jess.
Yes.
I am going to roll unquenchable vitality to see if I can heal that off. That is an 8. I will heal 1 harm. I'm sorry, Sheeper.
There is a horde of zombies making their way up the stairs. You can sort of like see them through the banister a bit.
Pop, pop, watching zombies drop.
You're opening fire on them?
Oh yeah. As I see them, I'm gonna try to aim for precision headshots 1 at a time.
Okay, Resident Evil. Let's see how this goes.
Just call me Claire Redfield.
Why'd you just do that? Now you have to make another roll as well.
I was going to anyway because this entire episode is giving me Resident Evil.
You almost a Jess sandwich.
Ha! Cheap. Can we just make that a thing, please? So Jess Sandwich can be canon.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, Resident Evil's canon.
Yeah, but the main character is called Jess.
She can still be Jill, and Jess definitely would have played it. So. Okay. Anyway, this will be kick some ass. A 9.
Alrighty. As you start, like, popping heads, you're not doing this as fast as you would, like, prefer to, instead of, like, aiming and shooting. And the line is advancing. These guys seem to have dropped a pretense of being just normal zombies, as every time you shoot them, just, like, this wave of flies comes out.
Oh, guys, it's getting worse.
And they are going to swarm you in retaliation.
Ah, fuck.
And you are going to take 1 harm back. So, a beginning fire on the floor above, and a wave of zombies below. What are you guys doing?
Joining Jess near the top of the stairs and taking out the spray bottle and just spraying it over the zombies as they walk up the stairs.
Okay. I'll get a kick some
there-
ass from this.
To like smother the flies that are coming out as well as just burn the zombies. A kick some ass roll, you say? Sadly, that's a 5, but I do get an experience.
It doesn't seem to be affecting them a lot, but the buzzing is intensifying. We'll put it that way. Xavier, what are you doing up there?
I'm sorry, I got interrupted. What am I doing up there? I'm going to. They figure out like the frustrating zombies.
Yeah, those guys got torched.
Okay, they're all torched. All right, I'm going to go support Jess, and I will. They're all lined up. I'm going to take my shotgun.
Okay.
And boom, another 11.
All right, you do get to have the extra effect on those rolls if you wanted to add that to something.
Extra effect. I think my extra effect is just going to be extra range. No.
That's not one of them.
What's the extra effects that I can put on a shotgun? I don't remember.
You gain the advantage, take +1 forward, or give +1 forward to another hunter. You inflict terrible harm, +1 harm. You suffer less harm, -1 harm. Or you force them where you want them.
I'm going to force them back.
You know what? With that, I'll say you guys can, like, if you want to, fight your way down to the 3rd floor.
Alright, let's do it.
Alrighty. The 4th floor above you is getting smoky now. It would be hard to breathe there if you'd stayed. You're back down on the 3rd floor. The lights here are flickering. It's at this point in time you feel the building start to rumble a little bit.
Oh, there's a giant fly monster.
Is it in the building?
Maybe? I kind of touched the shrine when I broke it.
Fuck.
I told you! I told you those fly eggs were some kind of creepy fly monster.
You were right, Kelly.
I hate being right.
Why don't we ever listen to the smart bitch? As you guys are fighting your way through, yeah, you can hear a really loud buzz as the building is starting to shake.
All right, we need skedaddle.
Can you get past them down to the floor behind?
It's gonna take some kick, some ass.
Get some ass. All right, I'm going to lead. That's a 12. I'm high rolling, which is actually bad. I won't level up.
Okay. Yeah, again, with a 12, you're able to bonk your way sort of like down onto the 2nd floor. It's a bloody massacre. You guys are covered in gore and viscera. And also
Kelly is turning around and aiming the flamethrower up the stairs.
just in case? Or are you gonna blast this
Not
floor
just-
too?
No, I'm gonna blast floor 3 whilst we're going down.
Okay. Yeah, fuck this place. Burn it down. Why not?
I mean,
And,
it's already on fire. What's more fire gonna do?
You guys get down to floor 2, and again, the same situation with the stairs below. Like, this is the last sort of like parts of the horde below, just sort of like blocking the stairs, and these guys are trying to like climb over each other. These guys seem like a little more vicious. And as you guys are about to sort of like fight them, you hear a really loud buzzing, and all of the doors on this floor just break open at once. Almost like a cloud of flies pouring out just starts to assimilate into this like humanoid shape that is rapidly sprinting at you.
Kelly?
I think you know what I'm about to do. I've just realised I'm turning into fucking fireball bitch again, aren't I?
Hey, if it fucking works.
I mean, it works on flies. Fireball! No, flamethrower.
It's Kelly time, motherfucker!
Kelly, use this flamethrower. It's super effective.
No one gets your weird nerd references. No one likes D&D yet at this point in time.
It's a Pokemon reference.
There's a Pokemon reference.
Sorry,
it?
Persmon.
Yeah, first mom. We already did that.
Oh yeah, we
Like
did do
Did,
that.
episode
did we
1 or
already do
2.
that one?
Yeah, I did that one last episode.
Alright, I'm gonna need to kick some ass from you, Kelly, and who's pushing down the stairs?
I'm gonna be pushing down the stairs. I'm gonna be focusing on the zombies.
Kick me some ass.
I'm focusing cleanup.
Oh,
so
yeah, you
that
got
kinda
a
helped out
10.
out.
Okay.
You got a 10?
Considering
That's-
I got a 10. I rolled an 11, but you know, -1. So.
Level up!
Okay.
I'm increasing my tough. Fuck this. Wait, I can't increase my tough. Shit!
I neither can I. I hate it.
Fine, I'll increase my sharp.
You,
There is if you have something that lets you take something from another hunter, you could get the one I have that may let you use weird instead of toughness for kicking ass.
I have an ability that lets me use. Well, it's a specific attack. It's not like an ability.
Okay.
I got the big whammy, which uses my weird instead of my tough, but it's close range.
Actually,
It's basically,
I
it's
think-
basically a psychic blast.
I think I might take L up on that because I have taken one that lets me use sharp instead of charm when manipulating, but I feel that. I mean, either way, I'm less likely to manipulate someone than need to kick ass because we have Jessa manipulation.
With their feminine wiles.
Alright.
Yeah, what'd you guys get?
It worked out. I got 9.
Okay. I'm gonna say with that because these guys are so vicious. You're able to sort of like you're both sort of like stagnating on one another, and like they're getting some like claw marks in on you now, trying to sort of like drag you down.
Okay.
You know, maybe they do drag you down. Maybe they knock you over. At kind
Okay.
of pressure, what there's a zombie that's about to lunge at you and knock you down.
Alright. That's an 8.
You are
Yeah, I just
able
kinda
to
get
avoid
held in
being
place.
knocked down, but instead its nails just drag down your arm.
Ow.
You're gonna take like 2 harm for that.
I'm going to, I really want to level up, so I'm also going to roll for unquenchable vitality.
And Chiri, you said you got a
So-
10.
Yep.
6.
What is your extra effect?
Hey,
gonna
I
be?
level up.
I guess it's going to be to make them go where I want. I'm going to make them not want to come down the stairs because it's too hot.
Oh no, these guys were charging you down the corridor.
Alright.
These
I'm
flies.
going to take
Oh, well,
1 harm.
Oh, I
from
thought
that.
the roll was for me aiming up the stairs. Oh, wait, no, I did that one already. Never mind. In that case, push them back still.
Okay.
Make them stop charging at us.
You're both able to sort of like hold the line here. It is getting hotter in this place. It is. I don't know. There were 40 people in this building, and it feels like you guys have killed 40 people trying to get down the staircase, but they just keep coming. this giant wall of flies that was advancing is just held back by the flamethrower. But these flies, they just seem suicidal. They're flying right into the flame.
Hell, we'll take it.
Yep, keep burning yourselves. I'm not gonna care.
If you guys don't do something soon, those guys are gonna, like, I don't know, it looks like they might outlive the flames. There's just that many of them.
I don't really have anything to handle flies. I really shouldn't have listened and just threw the fucking bug spray into the kitchen. That'd be really useful right now. You know what? Fuck it, I'll try to distract the flies. I just leveled up. I got resilience. I'm going to charge right through the flies, straight body, and seeing how many I can like displace and get them to follow me. I'm going, yeah, run through them. I don't know if it's like a solid entity.
Yeah, sure. They can give you a kick some ass as usual.
Alright, that's a 10.
I'm gonna say you collide with this thing like a wall. And what is your bonus effect from this as you're sort of like pushing it back a bit?
I'm just trying to go through it. I'm trying to break it up.
That's not bonus effects.
Oh, okay. I guess one more harm, I guess.
Okay. Yeah, like you're feeling flies squish against you as you ram into this thing, and you're also feeling them maul you and try and fly in your fucking mouth.
I hope Zavia is smart enough to keep her mouth shut.
Regardless, you are again tackling a giant wall of sentient coordinated flies, and that is going to do a lot of damage back at you, I think.
How much?
2.
0. I'm now resilient as well as immortal.
Feels weird. Jess.
Yes.
What are you doing?
I said I was kind of keeping, helping like any zombies that like kind of got away from the flames or from the shotgun blasts. So that's what I was doing. I really don't know what to do against a wall of flies though.
I mean, there are still zombies pouring up the stairs.
Well, yeah. So I guess I'll keep trying to keep them at bay.
I'll say this, as you're turning back towards the stairs and you're looking out at the far side of the like a hotel window, you can see flashing blue and red lights outside.
Guys, we really gotta get out of here.
But
We
yeah,
gotta stop this and get out of here. Police and fire are here.
you can roll me a little kick some ass if you want.
All right. 12. That's a 11.
Okay. What's your bonus effect gonna be?
My bonus effects.
Yeah.
It can be anything I want.
No. On the basic move screen, it says on a 10 plus, choose an extra effect.
Oh, man.
Under kick some ass.
I don't have that up. What's on the list?
Gain +1 forward or give +1 forward to another hunter. Add 1 plus harm. Take -1 harm. Or force them to where you want them.
I'll give +1 forward to Zavia.
Okay.
I want her to succeed what she's doing. So I'm trying to help out where I can.
And Kelly? Flamethrower at the ready. What are you doing?
Xavier had ran at the thing to tackle.
Yeah.
Probably not a good idea to flamethrower the ally.
Usually.
So probably just turning around, double checking the way out is viable.
It looks like the horde below is finally starting to thin out.
All right, I'm back.
You got +1 forward, by the way.
Yeah,
Oh, did I?
+1.
Oh, no, L. In that case, are any of them still like trying to come up the stairs?
They are, but they're basically just slipping over the bodies at this point.
Good, because that way I'm gonna just take the top off the spray bottle of corrosive stuff and just throw it down the stairs at them.
Kick me some ass, baby.
Don't we need to go down that way?
And after taking L's
worry about it.
suggestion of being able to use weird, instead of
It is a
tough.
level up.
Well, yeah, because I leveled up earlier, but I hadn't quite got what I was thinking of doing. Using weird instead, sharp instead of charm for manipulating. But I don't manipulate anyone in this, so I kicked ass more. So I've gone with that one, which means I would get a 9.
Okay. Yeah, with that, I'm gonna say, like, these final guys, they just sort of, like, melt and writhe, but the flies, they're coming out of these fucking zombies, and they're flying straight into the big entity. And at this point in time, Xavier, as you're sort of, like, trying to tackle it, you realize that the flies have now moved to encompass the entire corridor, and they're just pushing you guys in.
Okay, is there a way for us to go down the stairs from where we're at?
Fuck yeah.
I think we might need to retreat.
Yeah,
Alright,
retreat time.
Alright, let's do order. Jess goes down, and then it's Kelly in the middle with the flamethrower, and then I'm kind of like this, like the meat shield in between the fly monster and Kelly.
Okay.
So I'm trying to disengage. I don't know how that works.
There isn't a mechanic for it.
Okay.
You guys bolt as the building burns behind you. Kelly, do you burn that floor too? I suppose it's probably already on fire.
Yeah, it'd be already on fire by now.
Yeah, you guys boogie on down, right back to the reception. Again, you can see blue and red flashing lights outside.
Back to the basement. Come on.
Yeah.
And yeah, it is completely clear on the way out.
Okay.
And you guys get on out back through the alleyway.
Yep. Go back to the car.
Making sure
And
that all
there
weapons are
is-
stowed in the pockets before we get out.
As you get back to the car, and the building is burning behind you, there is just an officer stood by the cars, like, watching you come through the fence again, and it's just like, that right there is trespassing.
Isn't there a burning building you should be worried about right now?
What burning building?
You're with them.
I am going to mind trick him.
Uh-huh.
All right. Come on, dice. Be on my side, please.
Or not. You're like 3 levels ahead of everyone.
13.
14. Alright, what's he doing?
I'm like, you're going to go join the rest of your squad and deal with that burning hotel over there and let us go.
Oh, so there is a burning hotel over there. Alright, safe journeys. And he walks off.
Thank you, officer.
You guys
Alright,
bolt
let's
into
go.
the car,
Yep.
Yeah.
and you drive on out.
Uh-huh.
As you're driving out, you can just sort of, like, see these men in suits are just talking with these cops. and they're just sort of like looking at you. And one of the cops is just like reaching for a weapon, and you can just see as like the man in black just put like an arm on his shoulder and just stop him as you guys drive off.
Did you protect us?
McRuns?
I hope they realize we're allies and they could ask us for some fucking help.
I don't think we're allies. I think they're trying to make monstrous stuff happen.
And
Or they just
we were
coincidentally are there.
we were a valuable test for them.
Yeah. Yeah. I guess these are going to be the big bads.
I wonder if they're
Should we go to the mortuary to make sure there's not any flies around there? Because if they're fly zombies.
Good point.
That's not a bad idea.
We wouldn't want that thing resurrecting in the mortuary once
And
this form
resurrecting like all the
dies.
dead bodies. Yeah.
I step on it.
All right. You guys get back to the mortuary.
Yep.
And it is still like a couple hours until someone's going to take your shift.
Mm-hmm.
And all of the lockers are just shaking now.
Oh no. How do I explain this to my boss?
You're not going to.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
So you guys spend the rest of the night squishing these guys and making sure there are no flies or fly eggs left?
Yep.
Spraying them
Yeah.
and burning them.
Oh, yeah.
They're
Basically doing what we did with the kitchen and just like taking a bunch of bottles of fly spray, taping the top down, and then just putting them inside the containers and quickly shutting them so that only a few flies managed to get out.
Okay. And with that, it seems that you have killed all of the zombies.
Yay.
Do you guys go for macrons after this, or are you guys not hungry?
For the first time in Jess's life, she has no appetite.
Yeah, I'm not exactly hungry either. I'm kind of checking myself. Okay, please don't turn me into a fly zombie. That's weird.
You are
I
probably
don't know.
fine.
I don't know. I could do with a grill. Some
Grill?
barbecue.
Now that Kelly's talking about food, Jess is like, you're right.
So, I've got a thing here, right?
Mm-hmm.
I was reading my sheet. I'm actually supposed to ask you guys questions at the end of a session.
Yeah.
Did you notice?
Oh, no.
No.
I didn't. That's cool.
It says, at the end of each session, the keeper will ask the following questions. Did we conclude the current mystery?
I mean, the past two, yes.
We concluded what the mystery of this current event was, but we did not solve the overarching mystery.
Yeah, I don't think we can safely say that we killed, like, the giant fly. We haven't seen that directly yet.
We think we have solved the case of the zombie flies.
No, because I still remember that there's a giant one.
Solved, yes.
Somewhere.
Resolved, no.
Yeah. But we did impede it.
Yes.
What else?
Did
we
you
did
save
solve
someone
exhibit.
from sudden death or worse?
Does
We
our
did-
own teammate count?
Yeah.
I mean, by killing all the zombies, we made sure that everyone didn't become fly zombies.
Zombies,
True.
if you will.
We saved the
Zombies.
mortuary. We saved the other mortuary.
You called
employees.
them you called them flambés, and technically I did flambe them. Flambe the flambe.
It works on multiple levels.
Did we learn something new and important about the world?
Yes.
There's more different kinds of zombies.
And
The
also,
Men in Black are doing
probably-
more than just one sneaky thing with tech.
yeah, they're probably
Yeah,
creating bioweapons.
Oh god, it is Resident Evil.
It's straight up
It's
Resident Evil now,
Umbrella.
baby.
And did we learn something new and important about one of the hunters? I don't think we did.
Stupidly durable.
Uh,
How do
Jen-
you?
Okay.
Okay, you go first.
I was gonna say Jess got smarter because I took extra sharp on level up.
I don't think leveling up counts.
I mean, yeah, that is. We learned that zombie is not the only type of zombie in the world.
Yeah, well, according to this, you guys can mark 2 experience for that then.
Oh,
Oh, yippee!
Yeah. Shrug.
shrug. That's a
We
weird.
should have been we should have been doing that the last 2. I mean, to be fair, it makes sense because we've completed the thing, so you get experience from completing the thing.
Do I just have like bulletproof vest level skin? Like what's going on with me?
Your skin
Yeah,
is
I'll
just
deal
getting
with it.
really, really dry.
Oh, if it was dry, it'd be like crackly and crispy. This is
It's
just
just leathery.
yeah,
Crispy
leathery.
crunchy.
I am now at 2 harm, which is basically a pistol shot to the chest. I'm like, oh,
Okay.
that did. It kind of just got absorbed.
Congratulations, you guys solved my zombie puzzle.
Yay!
With
Puzzle
fire.
solved.
And now we're going to go watch Sonic the Hedgehog.
Yay!
1 through 3.
1, 2, and 3.
Yay!
I'm going to order some Biba.
Okie dokie. Thank
you
you for
haven't ordered
watching and goodbye.
Bye.
I was trying to get 5s from my roommates. That's why it was like interrupted that one time.
Ah, gotcha.
You were getting flies from your roommates?
Oh, 5s.
Flies?
Because I only have 20s.
Oh no.
The flies?
Not the flies.